Hey guys, my name is Fancy Landmine and welcome back to Pikmin. So this is I am recording this after the fact of the recording because during the recording my mic messed up and I wasn't able to get any audio from my side. So right now we are in the map screen and I'm just overviewing that there are, in the bottom right hand corner you can see how many parts are left in an area. Right now we're going to go to the Forest of Hope, which is where we'll start. And it does freeze up there real quick, but it fixes itself. So, we're back on the ground, and first thing that's going to happen is we're going to get our Pikmin out. Or, well, it's going to indicate to us. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with the Pikmin's onion. Being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press A. Some more tutorial things. Most games have tutorials, and if they don't, well, people should probably clueless about how to play it. Alright, once we get that out, we're going to start by getting them on. Start by having them gather those up, and then we're going to get the rest of them to start working on the well, we're going to get 2 of them on each of these grass, and these grass produce nectar which flowers the Pikmin. And we're going to get the rest of these guys over onto the wall, and then we're just going to keep going around gathering more Pikmin. So as you can see there, that Pikmin plucked some nectar out of the glass and decided to drink it up because it's selfish. We're just right there I whistled and I meant to throw more onto the wall. As you can see, those 2 right there are flowered up. Call these Pikmin to our side. Then we're going to grab the rest and try to get them flowered up, but unsuccessfully do that. There we go. And like that, we only get like 3 of them onto the nectar before. Another intriguing discovery. A local variety of grass produces a sort of yellow nectar. When the Pikmin drink the delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. These apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. Closer observation is needed to determine the strength and peculiarities of these flower Pikmin. Grab them to our side and get them on the wall, and if you look just above the wall there, you can see the first enemy of the game, which is the red dwarf bulborb. A simple enemy to kill. If you throw 1 Pikmin on its back, it's usually an insta-kill. And over here you can see the red bulbear, which is a larger variant of the bulborb. Much harder to kill, but it's worth a lot more as well. Alright, and over there you can see the first part, which we will get to. First we're going to go ahead and take care of these unsuccessfully landing on the back of the first throw. Alright, and start gathering that up. And sometimes it's hard to determine where the Pikmin are going to land. And gather all these up. Take those back to base, and then we're going to go ahead and attack these guys over here. I almost lose some right there, but thankfully we don't. And then we go over here and Why, it's the Eternal Fuel Dynamo. It has unlimited energy supply. I won't have to worry about saving electricity anymore. This will make my fight for survival a bit easier. I'm going to give them over, the rest of them over onto that 10. And then we're going to go ahead and just knock these down. Give ourselves something to do while waiting. And over in the water there, what was swimming around are tadpole. And the color of the pellets determines the type of Pikmin that gets it. For red Pikmin, if you grab red pellets, it's better for them. There are 3 types of Pikmin in this game: red, yellow, and blue. Each have their own attributes. Red is immune to fire. Yellow can carry bomb rocks, and blue can breathe underwater. And we're just going to wait for these guys to sprout up. I'm gonna throw one guy over there because why not? And grab him. And then we make our way over, and we get... The best way to attack the Bulborbs is to be behind them, so that it takes them longer to turn around and try to eat your Pikmin. Unfortunately, can't throw that fast. But with that, we have him taken down, and then we get the rest of these guys working. We get 15 of these guys to work on the wall, and then we take the rest over, and we get the fuel dynamo, which will be our first part of the day. Alright, those guys are going to do their thing and take down the wall, and right now we're just playing a waiting game. And as you can see over there's tadpoles, and the little rocks that are in the can over there are the bomb rocks. Those are useful in taking down stone walls or attacking enemies, and you can also use them on the regular walls. Make our way over and watch these guys put that in so we can grab them and put them on the wall. And with that, we have our first part. Eternal Fuel Dynamo. This should light things up for me. No more candles for me. If I can just recover 2 out of... I've now recovered 2 out of 30 parts. It's just saying after 3 parts we can upgrade the ship's capacity, and every time you upgrade the capacity, it is you go to a new area, which has more ship parts for you to gather. We're just gonna grab these guys over and throw them on the wall. And the difference between leaf and flower Pikmin is strength and speed. Flower Pikmin are stronger and faster and are less prone to tripping. With that, we should have the wall down here in a second. And there it goes. I'm going to call up our Pikmin to our side and focus on this dwarf real quick. Almost lose another one there. And then we're going to go on behind this guy. And we're going to attack him and And as you can see right here, we almost lose a few, but are able to kill them just in time to save them. Alright, then we're going to send these guys off into the corner over here and dismiss them. And then we're going to go, and with this we have our next type of Pikmin, the yellow Pikmin, capable of being thrown higher. They can carry bomb rocks, and they're just slightly weaker than the red Pikmin, if I am correct on that. My clock has indicated the passing of noon. From now on I shall pay more close attention to the sun meter on the monitor and choose my actions accordingly, so it is best for me to review my monitor's data. With this, we just have more tutorial stuff telling us to watch the days, watch our health bar in the left hand, and keep track of how many Pikmin we have. And that guy decided he wanted to hit on the wall for a little bit, unsuccessfully. And with that, we have the yellow Pikmin. The color is different, but it seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless. First glance suggests that this one is what in some circles considered to be very large ears. It looks like it may weigh less than the others, and what other ways might be different from red Pikmin. No matter, the obvious quite similar, so I shall call this one a Pikmin as well. I bet faster than I originally did. With that, we'll just have him start to gather things and make it easier. We're gonna knock this down, just speed the process up a bit. Miss him onto throwing him onto that pellet and hit him on the second time. Grab one out and throw him over onto accidentally activated the onion there real quick. So plugging these guys and have them continue gathering. And sometimes when you pull a Pikmin off of one, despite the fact that they have the numbers, they'll sometimes just drop it, which is annoying. Those guys over onto that. Onto that. Tried to get him onto that blue pellet, but fortunately he decided he wanted the bulbover. Two onto there. Back over here, grab some more. Then we'll try to we'll throw some Pikmin over onto this bulborb, get it going back. And then to get the cutscene out of the way, we're going to unsuccessfully throw Pikmin onto the bomb rock. There's a little glitch where sometimes they think that they're carrying one, but in reality they don't have one. As you can see there in Pikmin. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why they decided to grab them, this action seems instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But just what are these strange stones? Bright glowing cracks cover them. Perhaps cracks indicate there's tremendous power locked away. This merits further research. Right there I was trying to see if I could separate them a little better, but unsuccessfully doing so, and as I demonstrate here is that these bomb rocks are used to knock down these stone walls. The glowing rocks the Pikmin picked up seem to be explosive stones. Perhaps they know that these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open stone walls that block the pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. And this is just telling me to separate the bomb Pikmin out using X. Start plucking all these guys. Just a reminder to anyone that's playing this. Just rapidly tap out what you're picking up. Makes it so much easier. Then we're going to make our way back to the enemies that we killed earlier, just and give ourselves some more yellow Pikmin. Having flower Pikmin is one of the best things that you can do, as it makes them keep up with you, and then you don't have to wait around for them to catch up, and don't have to worry about losing them from them falling behind. Gonna make our way over to a pellet that we missed earlier. Throw that on there. I'm gonna go ahead, turn around and throw another one on there, just so he isn't running too far behind. Once we start putting these things in, we're going to get another message here about having 100 Pikmin. About here. I've made yet another Pikmin-related discovery. Just when I was about to exceed 100 Pikmin in the field, the onion stopped exceeding seeds. Yet, the total number of Pikmin continued to climb. It seems that there are 100 Pikmin in the field. The subsequent seeds get stored inside the onion. Thus, no more than 100 Pikmin can be in the field in one time in any area. I'm gonna call them back. I'm gonna go ahead and take down that wall and try to get to the next part just beyond it. Guys, I'm gonna take down this wall over here. Alright, with that we're gonna call the Pikmin back and start plucking. Go ahead and call these guys over. And we're going to proceed past the now destroyed stone. And right up there on the left, you can see the part that we're after. I'm going to lose a few Pikmin here to these burrowing snitch bugs, and one to a dwarf gold orb there. Just gonna have them gather that up. Take that. It's my whimsical radar. With this part, I'll be able to see all nearby ship parts in a single glance. I just press Y to check it. This find fills me with great hope. The whimsical radar will now add a map to your menu screen, and you can use that menu screen that map to see where all the parts are and determine where your Pikmin are too if you left some out on the field somewhere. That the end of the second day is coming to close, and with that, it's just telling me that with sunset, I need to gather my Pikmin. Any that are left out will perish. Pro tip, if you don't want to pluck Pikmin out of the ground, just pull out 100 onto the field and then gather what you need. I'm going to go ahead and throw the yellows back into the ship. Right. And we just barely get the radar back to the ship just before sunset. With that, we have our whimsical radar. Whimsical radar. The important part can detect location of other missing parts. The radar will be added to my monitor, which I can press Y to view. C zooms in and out. This will surely help me in my search for the remaining parts. And I just need to find 2 more to increase the capabilities of the ship. I'm gonna call on Pikmin to our side. Have 73, none have been left behind. And with that, ends the second day. Go ahead and skip the ending there. 2 days since impact. It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in the region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances, then I'd only have to press Y. I've already recovered the radar. Yet there seems to be many hostile life forms here. If I'm... And again, just more... tutorial stuff just telling me about that. And with that, that ends day 2. So until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And until next, and with that, I hope you all have a great day.